Hello guys, thank you for tuning in. Today I will be reviewing Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. I'm going to try to make this a short video. So I originally purchased this bottle back in 2018 at my local Macy's. So this is a 2018 version. Here is the bottle. Here's the bottom. It's a beautiful presentation. Here's the top. Magnetic cap, atomizer. Logo right there. Logo right here. So it does come with a magnetic cap. And here is a 2025 version of the bottle that I bought back in June. I got this during the VIP sale that Macy's was having. So the bottle is practically the same 2018 and 2025. The only difference of the bottles are the caps. Whoops. 2025 also has a magnetic cap. Yeah, this one's stronger. The only difference is the way the cap is positioned. This one goes all the way down to the collar. This one rises a little bit above it, as you can see. The Eau de Parfum is the same as the 2018 or the 2025. They go all the way down. So it's the Eau de Parfum. I also got some at Macy's back in June of this year. So the older version sits above. Alright, so let's check the prices. So right now at a retailer such as Macy's, you can get this 3.4 ounce for $135. But if you want to save yourself some money and get it on discounters, you can buy a 3.4 ounce for $120 at Joma Shop, or a tester for $109. So a tester will come without the box and the presentation. Sometimes a tester will come without a cap, but if you really want the full presentation, $120 at Joma Shop. So now let's dive into the season. In my opinion, you can wear cologne whenever you want. You know, doesn't matter what cologne you have. Wear it whenever you want. What are you doing, buddy? Sorry about that, guys. I have my doggy. Here's my doggy. Here you go. And he wanted to go outside, so I opened the door for him. So back to the seasons. You can wear cologne whenever you want. For example, today I'm wearing Valentino Born in Roma. I'm wearing this because it's a little cold. It's raining outside. So this is more of a cold weather scent. This is Valentino Born in Roma. Beautiful scent. But if I really wanted to, I'd wear this right now. Wear whatever you want, whenever you want. But this Dior Sauvage shines more in like the spring or summer. Not high heat summer, but spring going into summer. It's more 80 to 95 degree weather type of scent. You can really wear this in the fall too, when it's going from summer to fall. So in transition, the transitional periods. But if you're living like in a super hot tropical country, you know, I think something will be a lot better than Dior Sauvage. I mean, you can still wear it if you really like it, but you know, something like Alpha on Rare Reef will shine better, just because it's more like the scent's a lot cooler, so better suited for really hot weather countries. But wear whatever you want. But yeah, like for me, I live in SoCal, so I'd wear this from like, you know, year round, just because we're like from 80 to like 85 year round for the most part. But yeah, for most people, you know, it's all shining like spring, summer. So let's talk about occasion. This is a very versatile scent. It's probably my most versatile scent that I have. The most versatile scent that I probably have right now is the Eau de Parfum version. This one's a lot better than the EDT, at least in my opinion. And Dylan Blue. So these two are like the most versatile scents that I really have. Versace, Dylan Blue, and Dior Sauvage. You can wear them for any occasion, most weathers, or different weather. So the occasion I would wear this is more like if you're going to high school, this is great cologne. If you're going to college, great cologne. If you're working in an office or retail, front desk, something like that, great cologne. If you're working outside, construction, going hiking, gym, this is a great cologne. Going on a date, you know, people are gonna like this. This is a mass appealing scent. Can't go wrong with this one. If you're new to colognes and you're looking for like a cologne that's gonna get you like, you know, it's gonna help you year round. Something you can wear year round on any occasion. These two are safe bets, man. This is really daily driver type of cologne. Going to Walmart, spray it on, you're ready to go. Going to Target, going to church, going to parties. You know, this is a very versatile scent. This is a great starter cologne. This one, Arrows, Dylan Blue are great starter colognes. I'd say this one's probably the best starting cologne out of all the ones that I have, because this is like year round. This is Versace Dylan Blue, and it's cheaper. It's like $45 on discounters. But if you want a little bit something more like higher end or whatever, this is a great daily driver. You can wear this whenever you want. It's a beautiful, and you get a nice bottle too, long lasting scent. So now let's talk about the scent, 'cause that's what we're really here for. So I have the Drydown right here. Yep. And the Drydown on my shirt. So Atomizer, check. Great Atomizer. Let's try to break down the scent with Fragrantica. So right off the bat, it's like very sharp. I'm gonna let it air out a little bit. All right, there you go. Right off the bat, I'm getting like a green pepper and creamy scent. So I have a little bit of notes that I wrote down earlier when I sprayed the Drydown, because I wanted to test the opening. And so, okay, let me break it down to you guys and see what I get. I'm getting a little bit of citrus. So when I'm saying I'm getting a little citrus, I'm talking about like that sour lime citrus, not really that tart orange sweetness or like that sweet lemon citrus, more like that lime citrus. If there even is citrus in here. I know it has ambroxyn because everyone says it's an ambroxyn bomb, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I know it has ambroxyn, even though I don't really know what ambroxyn smells like. So yeah, I'm getting like a crisp, sharp pepper, like a green, citrus, and ambroxyn scent. So this, I'm getting citrus, like that lime citrus. A little bit of that creaminess. I'm guessing that creaminess is the ambroxyn, is what I'm getting. So I'll say the creaminess is coming. It's ambroxyn. That's what the creaminess is. I think the ambroxyn is making it creamy. And there's like a very sharp, like green note, like a sharp plant note, and I don't really like that note, to be honest. Like that's why I like the Eau de Parfum version, because in the Eau de Parfum version, like that sharp note, which it's like there's like a plant in it, or like like a sharp green planty note that I don't really like in the EDT, and then the EDP it doesn't have it. But if you like those sharper scents, those green kind of scents, well, I'm not saying it's gonna be like piney or like a earthy mossy type of cologne. No, it's just like a slight crisp, you know, plant note that I don't really like. That's in here. Even though I use most of the bottle, like this bottle, like I'm right here. This is a 2018 version, almost done with it. But it's like a green note that I don't really like. But yeah, I'm getting that creamy ambroxyn, like a lime note, and like a sharp plant note that I don't really like. Like that. Let me try to describe that plant note. It's like the stem of a plant when you cut it, and you try to smell it, and it's like very like acidic and like green. That's what I'm kind of getting, or it's not what I'm getting, but it's like the closest I can describe it as. But it'll all change in like the dry down, because most of the cologne, or 90% of the scent of a cologne when you spray it on, it's a dry down. Only 10% is like gonna be the opening. So I had the dry down right here on my shirt. Let me spray the opening right here. So here's the cologne check. Okay, let me air it out a little bit because it's a little too strong. All right. So right off the bat, like that sharp green note, it's like not that apparent. This is why I like spraying my my cologne on clothes, just because the scent changes, not a lot, but a little bit. For example, I made a video of the 1 million, and on my clothes, it's more citrus and fresh, and on my skin, I could smell a lot, some leather note in there that I don't really like. All right. So right off the bat, like that citrus, like that sharp green earthy tone is gone. I'm getting more of that creamy ambroxyn. There's probably like a little bit of pepper. I think there's a little bit of pepper in there. Like a little bit of spice. But like that sharp green note is like gone. It's still there, but it's not as prominent as it is on my skin. I mean, that sharp green note still, that planty note is still there. But it's not as strong. It's more ambroxyn, I think. And I'm not really sure what ambroxyn is, but I'm guessing it's that creaminess that I'm getting from this. So on the opening of on my clothes, it's creamy, ambroxyn creamy, a slight sharp plant note in there, like a green plant note. It's there, but it's not that strong. And there's a little bit more citrus in here. There's a little bit more citrus in here. It's a good scent, but I just wish they would have removed that green note. That's why even though I bought a new bottle, you know, I never smelled the Eau de Parfum version before. Before I blind bought this one. Before, because I mean, this was like a good, you know, mass appealing scent, so I just used to use it because it's a daily wear, you know. I don't really have to think about it. But I'm probably gonna start using the Eau de Parfum version more. It smells a lot better in my opinion, and like that green note's gone. But we're not talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, the EDT. So now let's talk about the dry down. So I have a dry down right here. Okay, so that green note that I was talking about in the opening, it's still on the dry down, but it's more refined. It's not as sharp and crisp as like in the opening. which I didn't really like. But it's still here, but it's more mellow. It's like instead of saying like, "Hi, I'm that green note," like in the opening, it's more like, "Hi, I'm that green note." You know, it's more mellow. It's still there, but it's more calm. And then that creaminess is still there on the Drydown, which I really like that creamy note, which I'm pretty sure it's ambroxyn. It's still there. Not really getting any of that pepper. Well, no, actually, no. Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting a little bit of that pepper. Like a dash of spice, like not super spicy, you know, not super complicated. Just a little dash of like some spice to make it like fresh. But it's more of that creamy ambroxyn is what I'm getting. That citrus kind of died down. That citrus kind of gone. It's mostly that creamy note and like a dash of that green plant note that I can't figure out what it is. And let's check the Drydown right here. Okay, that's weird, man. Like in the Drydown, I'm getting a lot more citrus in the Drydown. So on the Drydowns, I'm still getting that ambroxyn, you know, that's making it creamy. But it's a lot harsher, like that. That like plant note is still apparent in the Drydown on my shirt, which is probably why I'm gonna gravitate toward the Udo part. It's not a bad scent. I'm not like hating on it. I just prefer the Udo EDP because it's more mellow. This is like a, you know, like a crass, like I'm Sauvage type of scent. But yeah, I'm still getting that creamy ambroxyn. It's more citrusy, and that green note is still going strong. All right, so now let's check Fragrantica, because I want to know what that green earthy note is and see if I got it right. The only thing I know that I got right is the ambroxyn, because I mean, people say this is an ambroxyn bomb. I've seen a couple of reviews mentioning this thing has ambroxyn. So we're going to check it out. So I'm going on Fragrantica right here, have it open. All right. So the main accords are fresh, spicy, amber, and citrus. Oh, fresh, spicy, kind of, yeah. A little bit of spice in there. Amber, don't really get amber. I do get the citrus, so I was right on the citrus. And a little bit of spiciness. Oh, people do say it's herbal, so that I guess that green note that I was talking about was in there. So I'm gonna see that herbal note. I'm kind of interested in that. So right here, I'm on the perfume pyramid right now. So your top notes are gonna be Calabrian bergamot, which is a citrus that I mentioned earlier. Pepper, which there's like a dash of pepper. It's probably what's making it crisp. There's Sichuan pepper, lavender, pink pepper, vetiver, patchouli, geranium, elemi. Those are the middle notes. And the base notes are ambroxyn, cedar, and labdanum. So the base notes pretty much are Drydown. So the main notes according to the people are ambroxyn, bergamot, pepper, and Sichuan pepper. Okay, so the 5 notes are ambroxyn, bergamot, pepper, Sichuan pepper, and lavender. Oh, maybe the lavender was... I'm pretty sure it was the lavender that's making it like that green planty note. They don't really like. So, in the opening, I was able to smell like that citrus. And I was able to smell that ambroxyn. And I was able to smell like that lavender, which I'm pretty sure that lavender is what it's making it like that. It was giving it that sharp green tone. So now I'm gonna smell it again on my skin. So yeah, I'm still smelling a little bit of that, just a tad bit of citrus. So you know how earlier I was talking about how you can smell like a hint of citrus, but it's not that sweet citrus and it's not like that tart citrus. So I guess bergamot is like more like that lime citrus. Which I never even tried bergamot. I need to, check what that is, how that tastes. Because I see a lot of colognes have bergamot. So I'm getting mostly, I would say I'm getting mostly just ambroxyn. And a little bit of pepper. At least this was the opening, but it's not the opening anymore. I would say I'm getting mostly ambroxyn. A little bit of that citrus, so I'm guessing that's a bergamot. And like that green earthy note. I'm pretty sure it's a lavender. It could be lavender or patchouli. I'm pretty sure it's a lavender. I don't think patchouli is something like this. And like a dash of pepper. Like a hint of spice. Because I know earlier I said spice, so I'm guessing that's a pepper note. And so I guess that spicy, I'm pretty sure it's a spicy and the lavender note that's making it sharp. Like if you combine them, it makes it like burn your nostrils. It's not bad. Because it's a mass appealing scent. But this is why I like the Oud perfume. Because I'm pretty sure the Oud perfume doesn't have that lavender or like that lavender green note that I don't like. Let me check on clothes. Okay, there you go. Okay, so on clothes, it's a lot stronger on clothes too. On clothes, I'm getting that pepper is more apparent on clothes, at least in the Drydown. I'm getting more ambroxyn. I'm getting that ambroxyn creaminess still there. It's still sharp and crisp. Like that lavender note mixed with that pepper still there. I just don't like that I don't like that sharp and crispiness of the cologne. It's kind of like a harsh, sharp and crispy note, which I'm pretty sure it's the lavender and the pepper. And there's a little bit of citrus in here that I smell. So I'm still getting that ambroxyn. Still getting a little bit of citrus. But like that, people say the main note is ambroxyn, which I'm pretty sure it's that creaminess, that's making it smell nice and creamy. But what I'm mainly getting on my nostril is just like that green planty note. That's very sharp, and I don't really like it. Even though I used most of the bottle. But yeah, I don't really like that lavender note. But yeah, it's a good scent, It's an ambroxyn, citrus, pepper, lavender bomb. I just wish they toned down a little bit on that green note and made it more like creamy, like Sauvage, Oud perfume. Or maybe because I'm getting older, because I used to wear this, like, look at this thing. This, I got this back in 2018. And this bad boy, I got it back in 2015. And I'm more done. This one's like almost done. So it's not a bad scent. Like, I'm 29 years old, so I'm guessing my scent palette or my nose palette or my nose or scents I like are changing. Because before I used to like those floral, very crisp, strong scents. Like this one's very crisp. It's very crisp, sharp, and in your face. Like a very green, planty cologne. But now I'm more on like the more mellower, sweeter ones. Kind of like the Sauvage Oud perfume and like the Valentino Born Aroma. I don't know if these have vanilla, but I'm more like on the sweeter side now. I don't know. Maybe COVID messed me up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just older. But yeah. Okay, now let's talk about the projection. So this thing is going to project for like 2.5 to 3 hours. This thing is strong, so be careful with the sprays, yeah. Like, I think 3 to 4 sprays, you're good for the whole day. It'll project for like 2.5, 3 hours. It's going to stay on your clothes for like the whole day, even to the next day. It's gonna stay on your skin probably like 6, 7, maybe 8 hours. But the scent bubble, you know, it's gonna leave a nice scent trail for like 3 to 4 hours. People are gonna smell you up to like 5 hours if they get kind of close to you, but it'll die down, and they're gonna have to get really close to you to smell you. Because I do remember, I got, you know, 2 people complimented on how I smelled with Sauvage twice. Actually this year, no, last year. So I was going to class. That's when I started one of my credentials, or when I started my teacher credential, back in September. Yeah, back in September. I was going to class, and I wore this bad boy. I remember I used to wake up at 8, shower. I don't know. I woke up like at 12 or something, because my class was at 4. And I remember I used to wake up at 12. So I woke up like at 12, showered, sprayed on some cologne, went to class, and it was 4 hours after I had this thing on. I sat down, and some girl came up next to me, and she's like, "Oh, you smell really good." She's like, "What are you wearing?" I was like, "Damn, it's Sauvage." And that was that. And another time, I wore this too. I was sitting with a group of credential students. We were just talking. It was 2 girls and a dude that's next to him, and me. And I know the other dude doesn't wear cologne, because I mean, he's just not a cologne guy and just doesn't smoke anything. I came out sitting down, and some girls were like, "One of those 2 are wearing cologne." I was like, "Oh, that's probably me," because I mean, the other dude doesn't wear cologne. And I sprayed Sauvage, and she's like, I smelled that before, so I'm pretty sure it was Sauvage. She just couldn't like name it. I didn't say anything because I was talking to another dude about some economics, or just GDP. But I overheard, and she's like, "Oh, I smelled that. I can't note it." And I was like, "Oh, it's Sauvage, you know." So people, this is a common scent. I don't even think it's super common, because I don't think a lot of dudes in the U.S. wear cologne. I know one of my buddies, you know, just recently got into wearing cologne. And my other buddies kind of started getting into cologne too. But not a lot of dudes wear cologne. So while it is popular, I don't think every dude has it. But it's a people pleaser. People are gonna like how you smell. It's good projection, good longevity, great daily wear. This is one of like those scents that you can buy it, and you're not gonna be like sad that you wasted $130 or you spent $130, because like some of the colognes that I bought, kind of like the YSL EDT that I did a review earlier, I was like, damn, I can't believe I wasted $135 on this, because I don't even wear it. But this thing is like, oh, I spent $135. I'll buy it. I mean, I bought it again. You know, even though I say I don't like that crispy note, I mean, it's just a good daily wear. And people are going to like it, you know. People are going to like it. It's like, it's not a bad. It's a memorable scent. You're going to like it. If you're starting with the colognes, I'd recommend this. Versace Dylan Blue and like Versace Arrows, or if you buy any of them in order, or if you just buy one, they'll get you right. People are gonna love it. This is a blind buy safe cologne, but if you really want to buy it, get yourself a decant, or try it at your Macy's or your local Nordstrom or whatever, and try it out before you buy it. But you're not